It's another edition of the Trading Tips video newsletter, teaching you how to become a successful trader in less than 5 minutes per week. The video newsletter is brought to you by TradingTips.com.
Welcome to this video newsletter on the Megaphone, an easy to spot and reliably bearish chart formation. In this episode, you'll learn how to spot a megaphone pattern so you can get out of a long position or possibly even take up a short position if you see a stock in this formation. Let's begin. First, we need a brief review on trend lines. A trend line is simply a line drawn on a stock chart that connects two or more points. The more points, or hits, the better. Typically, anything with fewer than 3 hits, or at least near hits, is not considered very valuable. OHLC line types are the best for charting since they allow you to find both upper trends connecting periodic highs and lower trends connecting periodic lows. An OHLC line is a vertical mark representing a period's worth of trading activity, stretching from the high point to the low point, with hashes for the opening and closing prices drawn in as well. Normally, OHLC line types use 1 day as a period. So now that we understand upper and lower trend lines using OHLC line types, we can look at the characteristics that make up the classic megaphone. A megaphone is a chart pattern that looks like, well, a megaphone. It has an ascending upper trend line and a descending lower trend line. It may look as though the chart's pattern gives you no signs as to whether the stock is about to go higher or lower, but megaphones are reliably bearish. Here's an example. Can you see the megaphone pattern? Here I've drawn in upper and lower trend lines. Megaphones are not always immediately visible until the lines are drawn in. Here you'll notice that the top line has numerous hits. The bottom line has 3 solid hits and 1 instance of the daily low falling through the trend line. One such instance as this is acceptable, particularly because the closing price is right in line with the trend line. But if several points break through the trend line, especially if they're consecutive, then the trend line should be disregarded. With that said, knowing what you know about megaphones, where do you think this stock's price is headed next? Down, of course. Here I've extended the lower trend line. The stock hit this level before recovering a bit and then establishing a new channel. Here's another example. Now that you've seen one megaphone, can you spot the megaphone pattern on this chart? Try drawing in the lines with your finger. Here they are. Now I've erased a bit of the price action that you saw in the last graphic to see if you can remember what the stock did. Do you? Where do you think the stock is headed next? Well, as you can see, it immediately went up. But in keeping with the megaphone pattern, this was a false rally. Knowing that the megaphone came before this bullish turn could have allowed you to take profits ahead of the almost inevitable decline in the stock's price. To recap, the important lessons of this episode are: 1. Draw in trend lines. Trends are not always immediately visible to the naked eye. 2. Megaphones are one common chart formation that are pretty reliably bearish. 3. Megaphones consist of an ascending upper trend line and a descending lower trend line. In order to spot these formations, you must make yourself comfortable with OHLC line types. Thank you for watching this video newsletter on megaphone chart formations. Have a wonderful day.
This Trading Tips video newsletter has been brought to you by Manny Bacchus's First Hour Trading System. Every day there's money to be made in the first hour of stock trading. This is the world of day trading, not for novices, unless you have a system. The First Hour Trading System. Visit firsthourtrading.com now and sign up for a free 30-day trial. You could make enough in the first hour of your day to take the rest of the day off. Do you want to view more Trading Tips videos? Visit TradingTips.com. Sign up for our free video newsletters. Become a successful trader by visiting TradingTips.com.